evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore and Teddy Atlas welcoming you to the MGM Grand here on the Vegas Strip in beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada. Such history has been made here through the years, and now we add more as it's the site for this championship fight. 12 rounds in the heavyweight division, and the anticipation for this bout has grown as the week has gone on. A lot of talk behind these two. Now it's time to walk the walk. Kid Dynamite's giving us one of those attitudes like, hey, it's just another day at the office. I know exactly what I'm about to do. Big's ring walk, not exactly full of fanfare or intensity. So we are underway here. Round one, scheduled for 12. And the ref's not going to tolerate the headbutt there. He hands out the warning. Dismisses his opponent's headshot.
Keep working it, bud. Move your feet.
Kid Dynamite's right hand scores well that time.
Keep it up.
Tucks those elbows in, blocks the body shot. Lands flush with the two-punch combo by Big. That's a big hook to the head by Kid Dynamite. Blocks that belt line well.
Keep moving. Gotta see those come in.
Last 10 seconds of this first round. As we come to the end of the round, Joe and Teddy with you ringside. Teddy, that's one of those rounds where I wonder what were the judges looking for, because it's tough to kind of draw a line between those two fighters.
Yeah, very close, but one of those rounds where you could steal it. You did a little bit more in those last 30, 20 seconds. Maybe that's the impression the judges are left with.
This is yours. You hear me? Escuches. This is your fight. Keep it up.
Here we go. Round two is underway. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Big. Kid Dynamite's doing exactly what you should to be a strong defensive fighter. You got to block those punches away. Big's defense penetrated by a well-targeted uppercut. Little head hunting with the left. Look at this, another power punch able to land. We're early on in this fight, he's going for it.
Yeah, you wonder if he's got a car waiting outside.
Teddy, he did a smart thing right there. Just created enough space and then landed the counterpunch.
Looked like the will of the wisps, the old great Willie Pep. Made him miss, made him pay.
Committing now to the left hand, good straight shot. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. Good combination by Kid Dynamite. And now that backhand, the straight left hand, scores well for him. Big's in bad shape. Well, that's gotta hurt. Teddy, he goes down, and he was on the outside where he doesn't like to be.
Where he shouldn't be, and he paid a price.
He gets up after that punch, put him down on the canvas.
Now he needs to get on that bicycle and stay away from this guy.
Really on the mark with that overhand left. Good flush shot upstairs. That's a well-scored left hand by Big. Solid. Wow, is this good stuff? What good stuff. He just scored the knockdown after being knocked down earlier.
Joe, that's incredible. And the knockdown earlier actually set up this knockdown because his opponent, he got a little reckless, a little careless.
Defense can turn into offense. The counter punch by Kid Dynamite. Scored well with that straight left. Just 10 seconds to go here in the second round. He comes back with the left hand again. And the round comes to an end. Kid Dynamite's defense is going to need to shine when he gets back out there. I mean, just look at the close-up of that cut we're seeing.
Yeah, he's got to use his legs. You're right, Joe. He's got to get out there and buy some time for those medicines to work.
A well-placed left hand up top. Kid Dynamite's got to prove a few things here. Number one, he's got to prove to his opponent that he's on good ground after being knocked down in the last round. But he's also got to prove it to the referee, too.
Yeah, he does. And his corner. Because his corner, I just noticed, they put that towel over their shoulder, so they know the condition.
That was a left hand that came raining in on him. He does not look good right now. Expect him to clinch. Still no defense out of him. Still no ability to stop this onslaught. He's taking serious damage.
And you got to worry about his future because the damage he's taking right now for tonight, okay, we understand that, but how is this going to impact him for the future? That's where you're starting to get into a danger zone right now.
Accurate jab brings the right hand. Well-targeted left hand by Big. Scored well up top. And now you see the southpaw pulling the trigger with the straight left. Big's not just loading up. He's landing combination punches like he did right there. Just 10 seconds to go in this round. Targeting that straight left hand. And round 3. Start of round number 4. A chance to look at Teddy's scorecard. Big's been unable to pull away from his opponent so far. It's an even fight.
Yeah, it is. And I think you just said it right. Unable to pull away. Whoever's going to pull away, if that's going to happen in this fight, it's going to come from the outside. Whoever starts to commit to that jab.
Takes a step back, then the counterpunch by Big.
Very similar to what you see Floyd Mayweather do. You know, make him miss.
He didn't see that left hand, and it got to him badly. He should really tie up now. A knifing left hand by Big. Kid Dynamite's work in training camp is now paying off. Do you see the accuracy and the effectiveness with that combination? Oh, he took some damage, but he gave some back with the right hand. Blocks away that headshot.
Oh, God!
Wow, a big flush blow, the left hand by Kid Dynamite. Nice strike after catching one by Kid Dynamite. Frustrating his opponent with great defense. Kid Dynamite's landed a good, solid combination. Big shot. This is going to take some guts to get up from this. Once again, he goes down.
1, 2, 3, 4, get 5.
I give him a lot of credit for even getting up from that knockdown, but he still has to impress and move forward here.
Yeah, I applaud him. I give him credit. But I also recognize that he's in good shape. That's one of the reasons he got up.
Accurate with a straight left. And round 4 comes to an end. His eye is completely shut. He really is at risk of being a TKO loser here. I suppose if he can defend himself properly, the fight will go on.
Yeah, well, that's going to be up to the discretion, the judgment of the referee. I mean, this is what the referee is paid for. His judgment in this kind of situation.
All right. You are dominating this fight. Keep it up.
As we start a new round, Teddy, this seems basically hopeless for him. He's been knocked down numerous times tonight.
Well, you never know. I mean, you go back to the 1980 Olympics, and of course you have that great call, do you believe in miracles? But only thing, nobody was punching that hockey team in the face.
Do you see any way in which he can take his opponent's aggression and turn it against him?
Yeah, the perfect way. I mean, boxing 101, counterpunching. You got a guy coming at you, no better way than to change his mind. Make him miss, make him pay.
Good job!
That is boxing 101. A nice, crisp combination by Kid Dynamite. Kid Dynamite's hit by that counter shot. See, that's what you want from his left hand. That's exactly what it should be doing, that left hand by Kid Dynamite. Halfway through this round here.
You're not focusing!
Precision work with the left hand by Kid Dynamite.
Beat him in a punch!
Kid Dynamite's doing really well on the outside, utilizing his jab. Just a thudding shot there that he landed. Oh, you see him with the left of the head there? Good flush shot by Big. Kid Dynamite's coming up with the answers, avoiding that punch. Devastating blow by Big. Coming to the end of round number 5, last 10 seconds. And round 5 comes to an end. 60 seconds, that's all they get. Just 60 seconds to deal with the fact that their fighter has an eye that's completely shut.
That's all they need. I mean, that's their job. Now they got to show that they can perform under those conditions.
That is exactly what the corner wanted to see. A good combination punch by Big. Good flush, straight left hand.
Close the gap!
In a strange way, now it could create an offensive opportunity. Big's opponent is drawn to that cut he opened up, but it now could force him to be reckless coming in.
You're exactly right. So, you know, if you're the one cut, you have a job to do. You have a responsibility. You know, don't let that throw you off. You know, stay to your game plan. But if you cause the cut, you have something that's a responsibility. Don't get over anxious like you just said. Don't just start going for broke. And that's exactly what he's doing.
A nice block by Big. Halfway through round 6.
Uppercut!
You see him zeroing in with that left hand to the body. A good block. Kid Dynamite's putting forth a great combination there. Big's defense, is it ever good? Look at how easy he's able to block those punches. Solid uppercut. A crushing two-punch combo by Big. A perfectly placed counter punch by Big.
Nice!
What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Kid Dynamite. He is not in good shape. He could be on the deck in moments.
One right. Hands up. Hands up.
And round 6 comes to an end. It's just a brutal display in there right now, Teddy, and it's painted on both guys' face.
And the one with the advantage, this is going to sound funny in this kind of brutal war that we're watching here, but the guy who lays back a little bit now lets the other guy take the chances and takes advantage of those chances. Under these kind of conditions where you can barely see what's coming, believe it or not, the guy that gives in that way, that's smart that way, he's going to have the advantage.
Keep it tight inside. Hook. Hook.
Good block by Kid Dynamite. Kid Dynamite's acting like a desperate man right now. He was stunned earlier, now it's bombs away.
Yeah, he's hoping to catch him, and when you're hoping to catch him, usually hope goes out the window.
Body shot. Body shot.
Accurate counter punch by Kid Dynamite. Kid Dynamite's jacked by an uppercut. Now committing to that jab, straight hand, and it works out. Fine work with the left hand. He landed well by Kid Dynamite. Good flush shot upstairs. What a power punch by Kid Dynamite. Big's movement helped out there. He avoided that punch. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. Targeted counter punch by Big.
You gotta land a big punch now.
You know, they call them the championship rounds for a reason, and we're not quite there yet. Just about halfway through this fight. Here, round number 8 underway, and he's up on your scorecard, Teddy, but the toughest test is yet to come.
Yeah, it's kind of like a doctor, you know, he's been working the rounds all day long, but now it becomes the night time. You know, the emergency cases are going to come in and stuff. Can he keep that concentration? Can he take care of the patients at the same level he did earlier in the day?
Wow! He was able to get up and continue on last time. Now he goes down again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
So he is able to get up to his feet after that knockdown. But Teddy, it's what's ahead that's the problem.
Yeah, we're getting a peek right now into his heart, into his soul.
Close the jab. Doing
A
great.
headshot blocked. The halfway point of round number 8.
Back to the body.
On the mark with the straight left hand. Left to the body. Big showing us a real solid skill set here with his head movement. Teddy, how much of that is just natural athletic ability and instincts, and how much of that is being trained well?
Well, most of it's trained well. If I take a guy off the street, Joe, and he hasn't been taught anything, he's going to throw punches. But usually he's not going to have a good defense. That's something that has to be attained. That's something that has to be taught. This guy has been taught good defensive fundamentals.
Oh, what a power punch by Kid Dynamite. And a nice combo. There it is! Unbelievable. Just the barrage continues. He's knocked down again.
But his desire and heart is just as strong as it was before.
4, 5, 6.
And round 8 comes to an end. Listen, he's a veteran guy. He knows the truth of the situation. That's a really bad cut. The kind of cut that can end the fight.
Yeah, he has a gamble right now. You know, just got last call in the casino. They just said, you know, you got 3 more rolls of the dice. He's got to roll them. He's got to blow on them. He's got to do everything.
Trying to time that straight left hand, and he does so with ease. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Kid Dynamite.
Uppercut! Uppercut!
That left hand over the top, he's accurate with it. Big's just employing the strategy of bombs away. Now, I know you saw him go down earlier, but he's trying to finish this fight right now himself.
Now, I know this will sound a little crazy, but sometimes in this situation, that's a fighter giving in a little bit because he's going kamikaze. You know, if he doesn't catch you, he goes right into the deck of that aircraft carrier.
He just missed that shot up top. A good, clean, old 1-2 by Big. A well-placed overhand right. Scores up top with a left. Unable to score with the hook. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Kid Dynamite.
Uppercut, uppercut. Deep breath. This is it. It's there. The uppercut is there.
Back to live action now in what has been a closely contested fight. One of those fights that somebody is still waiting to break through and be a difference maker in. That's a good left hand by Kid Dynamite. Left to the body. There's the headshot, but he parries it away. A knifing jab splits through by Big. Good right hand. Strong left by Kid Dynamite. Well, where was this earlier? Big shot he just scored with. Can you believe that? What a huge punch. You couldn't have seen that one coming.
And those are the ones you usually don't prepare for. You prepare for the ones that are more sophisticated, the ones that are a little tighter in the gym. You don't have training for these.
Come on, get to your feet.
And somehow, some way, he's going to continue on here.
And if he's going to stay in this fight, now he's got to avoid his opponent like the Black Plague.
Wow! Ruined in one instance. Just done. Fight over.
By knockout. Your winner and still champion of the world, Kid Dynamite.
Kid Dynamite's able to end this fight by way of knockout. It didn't feel like that kind of fight, Teddy. I thought we were going the distance here.
Well, it feels like it now, and ask him when he wakes up.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Have yourself a great night.
You know you both up, right? Bye-bye, wish you luck with life. But I'll be damned if I let you manage to bless that blade and keep taking advantage. Look, man, yeah, you shook my hand, but that was back then. We're not good, fam. I'm the fool, cause I started to be cool with them, but I got schooled in the art of opportunism. I ain't the only one that walked away. Look around, everybody gone today. You all alone with your empty chest.